Imagine if I make you addicted to sculpting as much as you are addicted to scrolling on your phone or playing video games. What kind of result would you get in a month? Just imagine. And if you're having a hard time imagining, just have a look at the results that my students are getting from my 1 month free head sculpting challenge and the results that they are getting. And in this video, I will tell you exactly what is the hurdles in your way and how you can make sculpting as addicting as social media. All right, so close all tabs, bro. Don't let yourself be distracted. Make this full screen and watch this on 2x so that you can get through this faster. The first thing that you want to realize, bro, is this is you. Okay, this is also me. Every person is a monkey brain. And what does our brain want? Our brain just wants pleasure. It does not care whether that pleasure is from a good source or a bad source. It just wants to be entertained all the time. Okay, and bonus points if the pleasure is, oh, my writing sucks, man. If the pleasure is high and the effort to attain that pleasure is low. The higher the pleasure versus lower the effort, the more addicting that thing is going to be. So right now, your addiction is probably either video games, it's either scrolling on social media, or it is corn, right? So these are your addictions. And why are these addicting you? Because the pleasure in playing a video game is extremely high, bro. It's extremely high. You get instant unlocks, you get these skins, get cool new weapons, you make progress, and your character levels up instantly. And the effort to do that is extremely low, so you get addicted. Social media is so addicting because you want to feel amused, and it's the pleasure is extremely high. Nice reel, bro. The pleasure is high, but what's the effort? You just have to move your thumb. That is it. The same thing goes for corn, bro. You feel turned on, you just go on, watch your dream girl, whatever, 10 by 10 girl, and you jerk off to her. The effort to that is extremely low, and hence these are your addictions. Now, what do these addictions do, bro? They fry your brain. Your brain, it completely rewires, and it rewires in a way that this is the only way it knows pleasure. I told you are a monkey brain. It just wants pleasure. So you just want pleasure. Now, a funny thing is, bro, when I was little, I saw my cousin playing this game. It was called The Sims. And it made no sense to me. Like, why would you play in a virtual game where you level up, you buy stuff, you buy a home, you get a job, you get married? I never enjoyed this game. I had other games that I enjoyed, but this game never made sense to me. I was like, bro, why would someone commit to leveling up the same way that they would do in real life, but in a video game, and not do it in real life? Like, how does that make sense, bro? And that is why people are disturbed. You feel depressed because you have these addictions which are holding you from the things that you need to do in your own life. Like, for example, bro, people spend time on Sims, but they can't level up in real life. Hence, you feel like a piece of shit. You know this. You feel like a piece of shit, but you still cannot give up these addictions. And even though you feel like a piece of shit, bro, you still go back to the same old habits. You go back to these bad habits once again. You go back to your addictions. You play video games, you scroll on social media, you again feel like a piece of shit. You watch corn again. And bro, seriously, like, come on. If you play with your Wacom as much as you play with the stick between your legs, you'll be an artist. If you play with this stick as much as you play with your own stick, you'll be an artist. Simple as that, bro. So these are your addictions. Why you are addicted. So I told you that everything that is high pleasure and has low effort will addict you. This is why you are unable to commit to sculpting. Because, bro, the important things in your life, they are not gonna be instant. You cannot watch a tutorial, sleep today, grind the whole night, and in the morning you'll be an artist. It's not gonna happen. That is why you're unable to commit this. The pleasure is there, bro. The pleasure is there. Okay, the pleasure is there. But in this case, in the case of sculpting, the pleasure is low, and the effort to get that result, to achieve this goal, the effort is high. That is why you have a hard time committing to sculpt. The same thing goes here, bro. Like, for example, if you want to get in shape, bro, the pleasure is low, but the effort is high. The timeline, it expands so much. It is difficult to do that. Okay. Whereas, like I told you, you grind in a day, you unlock that skin. That's not going to happen here. For example, bro, people who want to be a YouTuber, for example, like I want to be a YouTuber. I commit to this because I'm not a retard. I'm not a Jerry, bro. I know that the pleasure is low, the effort is high, but I'm still committing to this. This is why most people quit and they never become YouTubers or they never become sculptors. Okay? You need to realize that this is absolutely attainable. I showed you results, bro. The only thing stopping you right now is these bad habits of yours. Okay? Instead of doing all of this, you are doing all of this because simply the pleasure to effort ratio is not the same. So you're like, yeah, Ishaq, okay, I get this. You've opened my eyes. Now, what is the solution? How do I work on this? The solution, bro, is called a dopamine detox. Okay, I will explain a bit more. Okay, and I will also tell you how you can make sculpting results instant, just like video games. Okay, so that for later. Right now, you want to focus on dopamine detox. What is a dopamine detox? Dopamine detox is basically rewiring your brain once again so that instead of enjoying this, you start enjoying the pleasure that is here. Okay? And the way you do this, bro, is by you start adopting things that are a bit high effort and a bit low pleasure. You completely change your life around. Okay? You have to cut all of this cheap dopamine right here and start introducing these things in your life. Eventually, your brain is going to be like, okay, bro, forget this. This is harmful. I enjoy this. Like for me, bro, I enjoy sculpting now. It doesn't matter the effort it takes. It's just, I just enjoy the progress. Okay. Let me just read my notes because I think I forgot. Yep. Okay. So if you go online if you look for dopamine detox, the most common thing that you're going to see online is, hey, bro, just stop video games at all. For a whole month, stop playing video games, stop watching porn, stop doing anything that gives you pleasure, stop listening to music, stop doing this for a whole month. And you will find these dopamine detox schemes online. And they are all bullshit, bro. You will find monk mode and everything. Let me tell you, bro, they do not work. Why do they not work? These habits, they've taken years to form, these bad habits. Do you think you can cut them off so instantly? Okay. And even if you do, even if you go to the dopamine detox phase, what happens when you are introduced to this environment again? You won't be able to resist. So what is a better way? A better way is to, instead of going through dopamine detox, you adopt a healthy lifestyle. Let me give you an example, bro. People who complain about, you probably have these people around you who go, oh, bro, I'm so fat, let me go on a diet. They go on a diet, they lose 5 kg. When they're off the diet, they get back that 5 kg. It's because they were on that period of diet. But imagine the same people, bro, if they develop a healthy lifestyle where they work out, where they eat healthy, would they ever need to be on a diet? No. So similarly, what you want to do is, instead of going through dopamine detox, just develop a healthy lifestyle. Let me give you some examples from my own life. So what I did, bro, is, wait, let me make myself bigger here. Yeah, the first thing I did, bro, I quit video games. The last video game I played was Cyberpunk, which was 3 years ago. And that was a mistake as well. I wasn't playing video games before the Cyberpunk phase. And I just was like, bro, I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix. Okay. And then I was like, hey, bro, this is so cool. I think I should play the game as well. I installed the game and I installed it on my PC. For the next 1.5 weeks, bro, I was addicted to that game. I couldn't sculpt. I couldn't make progress. I was so distracted. That was a mistake. So the first thing I did, bro, I quit video games. Okay. I stopped indulging in porn and masturbation. Like, I was so addicted that I would jerk off literally 12 times in a single day. Well, the average was about 5-6, bro. And from that to now jerking off maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. And there are also phases in between where I don't even remember the last time I jerked off. That is huge progress. Okay, I don't want to be like a productive people like, hey, bro, I beat all of my bad habits and I never indulge in them. No. It's always going to be ups and downs, bro. But life is just about identifying those things, identifying what triggered you, and making an effort to be better every day. Another thing that I did, bro, is I deleted all social media off my phone. My phone has no social media whatsoever. I have 2 separate phones. The one I'm recording this video from right now and the one here. So this one has only WhatsApp and yeah, that is it. I don't have any social media apps on this one, but this one has Instagram as well. This one has Discord. Sometimes I have to check stuff inside my community, so I do this on this phone. And usually this phone is just away from me. I don't use it at all. The Instagram on this phone as well, I just use it to record like the viewport of my screen to post a story or something. That is it. I don't doom scroll anymore. That is something that I've been able to conquer. Another thing, bro, instead of indulging in these high pleasure, low effort activities, I instead like to journal. I journal stuff. I have Yep, I have a Kindle in my drawer. I like to read. Yeah, you need to establish these habits, bro. Like seriously, go out, take a walk. When was the last time you sat in on grass and were actually grateful and we were like, yeah, bro, I like this breath of fresh air? Never. When was the last time you were in a line or you were just walking and you didn't have your phone in your hand, you were scrolling? Never, bro. Okay, so you need to cut off these activities, but you need to do it in a way that is sustainable. Now, I know, bro, I will never install social media apps. I will never turn on my notifications. Never. Okay, like if I want to use social media, I can just do it on my browser, and yep, that is it. So you need to develop a healthy lifestyle. Another tip that I have for you, bro, is to sculpt the moment that you wake up. Like from December 2023, bro, I've been sculpting first thing in the morning or recording YouTube videos. Whatever is the most important thing, I do it first thing in the morning. And you can see the kind of progress that I've made. It's just become a habit of mine. Okay, it's just a habit of mine. I have to sculpt, or otherwise I feel like, oh, bro, my day is not complete. So you need to develop this healthy lifestyle. And the reason I suggest that you do this early in the morning is because early in the morning, number one, there are going to be no distractions. Number two, your brain is going to have this reset moment where if you do this early in the morning, you won't be affected by other things. Like, for example, bro, if you wake up and you check your phone the first thing in the morning, that day is a waste. That day is a waste already. Why? Because you checked your phone, you indulged in a high pleasure, low effort activity. Now, the rest of the day, your brain is going to be like, no, bro, your sculpting is not fun. I liked when you scrolled in the morning. So do that again. That is what your brain is going to do, bro. But if you get up early and you do this first thing in the morning, your sense of reward, your sense of ratio of the effort and pleasure, it is still balanced. Okay, so don't indulge in any stupid activity the moment that you wake up. You have to delay this high pleasure, low effort activities till the end of the day. Do your important shit first thing in the morning, and then maybe towards the end of the day, you can indulge in stupid activities, whatever. The best thing is that you don't, but if you do, just delay it till the end of the day. Now, finally, my tip for you is how to get results with sculpting instantly is by lowering your expectations. And what do I mean by that? So instead of being like, hey, bro, I'll be happy, I'll allow my brain to be happy when I go from here to sculpting Vecna in a day. Now that is setting yourself up for failure, bro. You cannot go from here to here in a day. But what is more achievable, bro, is that you set lower expectations. Be like, hey, bro, today I will take my shitty sculpt and I will learn how to block out the face easily. I will learn just how to block out the face for day one. And when you achieve this goal, your brain is going to be like, wow, I made some progress, and you're going to get the dopamine hit. You want to get dopamine hits, bro. So instead of delaying your dopamine hit for, I don't know how long this was going to take you, 2-3 months. No. Delay it to right now, bro. Like you can go from here to here within a day, easily. The next goal should be, okay, I'm going to go from here to know where to place the eyes, sockets, where to place the nose, the basic proportions. That is another dopamine hit. That is progress. So instead of delaying your goal so much further, just focus on the next step. And when you achieve that step, be happy, bro. This is progress. This is how you grow. This is everyone how they grow. Like for me, bro, going from here to here, it wasn't instant. It wasn't a click of my fingers. I had to go through this painful learning curve of making some shitty sculpts in between, then maybe some good ones, and then the shitty ones again. This is part of the progress. But every day my goal was, hey, bro, today I'm going to sculpt something that is better than yesterday. And today when I make these mistakes, I'm going to realize what are the things that I'm doing wrong. And for the next day, I will only focus on improving them. When I focus on improving them, bro, I enjoy the journey. I enjoy the progress. That is how you will get these results as well. And yeah, for me, it was a super long journey, bro. But for you, it doesn't have to be. So you can either join my 1 month free sculpting challenge. The current batch is closed. The next enrollments will start on 1st January. Or if you want instant access, you can just join my paid community here. You will unlock the 1 month head sculpting challenge instantly. You will also get a lot more sculpting courses, and you can see the kind of results that the members are getting, bro. The important thing that I want you to know is that even inside my community, the first course that I have is, let me show you, the first course that I have is the Start Here course. And what does it do? It teaches you the same thing that I'm telling you right now. It teaches you to be productive, to make yourself a timetable, habit tracker, to lose distractions, to be productive. Because I believe, bro, that no matter what course you buy, if you're not productive, there's no point, man. And yeah, if this video was helpful, let me know. All links in the description. Here's a fist bump. Good luck, my friend. Goodbye.